what's going on. Yeah.
Why are you in Araka's room?
And house sitting. It's her sewer skills school.
Bakugo, you are aware that it's summer vacation.
Yeah.
And that's why barely anyone are in the dorms right now, except for those of us who don't want to go home.
Why are you sitting down? Why are you here? Why were you looking for Araka?
Well, I wanted to talk to her about something.
What were you gonna ask for love advice?
Actually, yes. I suppose that would be...
Copying me.
What?
Asking her for love advice.
That's correct. You and Kirishima are an item.
You know, no one talks the way that you talk.
Actually,
and I think it's important that you get that no one talks like that.
No one talks the way that you talk either. You just shout.
Hey!
Exactly.
Not the only one who does that.
You are the only one.
No, I'm not!
This. You initiated that between you and Kirishima, correct?
Why?
See, well, I'd like to talk to Uraraka for advice because she seems to understand things the most. Also, she's the easiest to talk to. The second easiest person you can talk to, aside from, well, her and someone else, is Ida, but he does not understand romantics. I tried to talk to him about it, and he started waving his arms around, and it was interesting. And the only other person I would talk to about this is, well, the person in question, so I can't exactly do that.
Please don't say it.
And since you're the only one here,
don't say it.
you do know this person rather well. Have you ever had this moment where you realize that you are attracted to the same gender as you are? Because I've had this moment. And obviously you had to have had this moment if you're with Kirishima. I've had this moment where I realize that I have attraction towards another person.
You're talking about Deku?
I guess if I want your advice, I probably have to tell you. Yes, I am talking about Midoriya.
You know, when Araka asked if I could house sit, I thought that I just have to sit in her house and feed her plants.
You mean water her plants?
And give them the plant juice.
Which is water?
It's whatever they need!
Alright. So are you going to help me?
I don't think I have an option.
Can you do that without screaming? Can we have a conversation that doesn't end in you screaming? Okay, you've known Midoriya for a long time.
Regretfully.
You're also very rude to him, and we'll talk about that later. Do you, from knowing him for so long, have any idea if he is, or would possibly be attracted to, you know, because I've been doing a lot of thinking on the matter. I've been doing a lot of thinking ever since, well, see, I had this moment where I was talking to Midoriya, and then he said something about, I think his words were, "I like your face." Are you done?
I've dug this grave for myself.
What?
Keep going!
Then he asked if I wanted to have lunch with him, and we always get lunch, so I don't really understand why he had to ask.
You should take it as an advancement. He was trying to initiate something, and he took someone's advice too direct, and now he's made things ambiguous. Take it like that and don't talk to me again.
You see, but it was that moment that I realized that I think I'm in love with Midoriya, And I think I might have been since the sports festival, and that's, it makes things very difficult, because then how do I go about telling him that?
I'm so disgusted by the thought that you have any emotions. I feel like I need to take 5 showers now. I feel so horrible. This is terrible. Leave.
The fact that you find emotions disgusting.
No, it's just yours. Just yours.
So how did you initiate things with Kirishima? I just want to understand that situation so then I can apply maybe what you've done to my situation.
It was a blur involving Pop-Tarts.
Alright. So should I tell Midoriya I'm in love with him?
I think that's a bit fast. I don't think you should do that. I think you should wait. That's like a 3rd date.
So on a 3rd date, I should tell him.
No, don't tell everybody. Is this what Araka feels like all the time? Okay. Okay. Did you already went to lunch with him, or you?
Well, we were going to get lunch, but the conversation kind of ended with me realizing that I'm in love with him, and I said I'll be right back, and then I came here. So he's still in the common room.
Are you going to get lunch?
Well, I suppose I am if he still wants to. He looked very confused when I walked away.
Okay. When you leave this room, which will be soon, so I can go back to staring at this book and trying to figure out why Hermione is actually attracted to a ginger, you're gonna find Deku. He's probably sitting there frozen with that dumb expression on his dumb face.
His face isn't dumb.
You're gonna go.
It's actually very pretty.
This is disgusting. You're gonna go and you're gonna say, yes, I'd like to get lunch with you as a date because I like you. And then don't plan whatever happens next, because he'll say he likes you too. It'll be awkward.
Well, how do I know if he likes me too? That's my problem. Is that, see, the thing about Midoriya is he likes everyone, and he has treated me the same way he treats you, Uraraka, the mailman. He has very positive energy towards everyone.
I understand why you want to analyze this, but this may be the only time you do this. Trust me. Just this once. On this one thing. He actually likes you. Just please don't tell him that you love him yet. Right. Go on a handful of dates with him. Have a handful of deep conversations with him. And get to know him in a romantic way before you say that.
So you had deep conversation with Kirishima.
Ah!
For some reason that's very difficult to imagine. I don't really know why it's difficult to imagine, it just is. Well, this has helped me.
Great.
I don't want to say thank you because the idea of saying thank you
just
to you...
leave.
Have fun house sitting.
I'm so emotionally drained.
Okay. Corliss is fixing her hair in the corner, don't mind her. And I'm coughing on my camera.
Sorry.
So this is my thanks for 6K video. And for like the 737 of you who voted before I started filming, will know that...
Dang, that's a big number.
Yeah. Those of you who voted or saw my post or just have subscribed here for a while know that I do little polls, or like I'll ask you guys what you want to see for the whatever sub count videos, or I'll like if I know you guys want to see a certain thing, I'll say, hey, if we reach this count, we'll do this. But because I usually know when I do the polls what you guys are going to vote for the most, I thought I'd play a game. So I put a bunch of emojis that spelled out the ideas for the videos that I had. And I'm going to explain them now, since some of you actually got a lot of them. And some of them I could have done better at speaking through emoji.
Before she explains them, I know we've talked about this before, either on this channel or the other channel, but it was inspired by the remembrance of this time that she only texted me through emojis, and I had to decode everything that was being said.
As L from Death Note.
As L. Like
Death Note.
This is... I don't want to go into why we were texting as the characters.
We just were.
We each had 2 devices so we could pretend we had friends. And I was both Matt and Mello. She was Lightning. Yeah, we don't need... We'll tell this whole story. I think we've told this story before.
Matt was very bad at interpreting.
I got good at it,
Okay,
though.
so the first one is Fire, Snowflake, Sleeping, Rainbow, featuring the swearing one, and Explosion. So that was one we did. That was this video, which was Todoroki's Gay Awakening featuring Bakugo. And a lot of people thought it was Todoroki has a gay dream, and I get how that's what it looks like. Because
That's kind of what I thought it was
Yeah, because I
initially.
didn't know how to do Awakening. The second one, and some people got this spot on, was Door, Snowflake, Fire, Surprised Face or Stunned Face, and Gay, and that's Todoroki's Awkward and Gay, which is a video I haven't filmed yet, which I'm going to make, and I've said been going to make it for like a couple months now, but it's like the 3-part of the blank character is blank and gay, which is basically just characters from My Hero Academia shouting at the door because they don't know how to ask someone out. Next one is Smiling Devil, Broccoli, Phone, and Laughing, like the very extra laughing emoji, and some people got this one spot on too, which is Villain Midoriya prank calls people, which is definitely going to happen. That's when I get the rest of the villain stuff. That's, I think, the first villain video.
So I get to be the people you prank call.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And then Computer, Pill, Backpack, and the Booty Face, or Looking at Pizza Face, sorry.
Yeah.
And that was boyfriends, like, doing something spicy. And then just Galaxy, Red Heart, Blue Heart, which was my kind of throwaway one, which is his clans, because Space Boys, Blue, Red. Okay, thank you for being subscribed.
Please stay.
Please stay.
Don't leave.
Please tell your friends. Kidnap more. I think this is a good point to bring up the ultimatum again.
Yeah.
Because we're halfway to the ultimatum.
Oh, I'm halfway there. This is probably a copyrighted song. We're stopping now.
So I said in like January that if we got to 12,000 subscribers by the end of June, I would cut my hair like one of the characters that I cosplayed, and you guys could choose the character. Initially I proposed Shiro, then I suggested Todoroki, and people have seemed to like the idea of Todoroki more. Also open to doing it like Deku. I feel like I could put like Baku or Kirishio. My hair's a little bit short for them though. And I was gonna bring that up, that's still a thing, and I'm still willing to do that if we hit that milestone. And I made a video talking about it, so y'all can check that out if you're a little bit confused as to why that specific number or why I would do that to myself. Yeah.
So I can go back to staring at this book, trying to figure out why Hermione is actually in
You go from staring at this book to breaking.